isn't it like good donation subscriptions hello? 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 Alright. Alright. Just give me 1 second. Alright, I think we're live. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, oh wow, KRoute7435. We back at it once again with another DBZ Xenoverse 2 live stream. I was gonna do this earlier, but then I got tired because I ate food. And yeah, summertime is always just like, well, technically making me all like just pretty loopy. Try to get some guys to play with me today. I really want to play with Taj, if anything, and try to get something going. But I don't think he'll be able to play because he's always busy all the time. And then again, he also works, you know, for New York State too. So he's always taking in so many hours. But as far as everything else goes, I'm pretty sure he could do like I'm pretty sure he can, you know, come through, you know, onto DBZ, and then we could start going back to our old ways, because, I should have been able to, because, I've always been able to record me and him, you know, playing DBZ together, but, you know, whenever that happens, that just never goes our way, so we always, you know, tend to find, you know, not a good time to play, because we're so busy nowadays, which, I think he, I don't know what he's up to. I'm pretty sure he's still working in Virginia, or I don't know. I want to say he's probably up here in New York working for the state, but if anything, that's good for him, and hope everything is going going well for him. I'm sorry, because I'm, you know, just like waking up with like just waking up from like my long ass nap, because I got really, like, you know, tired and shit, so then I wasn't able to try to get everything going, so I was just like, okay, how about I just, you know, turn this shit off, because I was gonna do like the live stream earlier, and then I got tired, so then now that I woke up, I figured, hey, why not just kind of go back to what I was doing, you know, like originally, and yeah, I can just do what I needed to do. But as far as everything else goes, like, you know, I'd probably say, for instance, you know, like my PlayStation Live or anything like that, that won't be a problem. You know, I'll still be able to play online because I'm trying to move into my own apartment, so I'm trying to get as much money saved up. I need about like $918, so I'm just trying to get everything, like, you know, prepared and shit like that, so, you know, I'm just trying to make myself, you know, independent, which I'm doing pretty good, you know. I probably say things are going pretty well for me right now, in which I just need to make sure that I can try to get, you know, like the last few paychecks from like my job, and then once that's, you know, done and over, I can just try to transfer from there to like the one in Albany. So I don't know, I'm still trying to think about what I want to get myself into, because, like if I do leave that job, and like, let's just say that I put in my application for like Burger King, or Dunkin' Donuts down there, or basically, anything, I'd say that would be good, but at the same time, I'm like transferring to like another, you know, Wendy's, so I'll probably do it like that, because I don't want to try to hurt myself anymore, as far as trying to, like, how should I say it, try to get back home, try to pay off, like, my bills, which, like, the only bills I'm really paying are just, like, my electricity, and then, yeah, my electricity, on top of that with my Wi-Fi, so I'm only going to split, you know, about $450 to, like, my, to my other bank account, and then I'm only going to just have to get together about, I'd probably say, yeah, because it's 81 for my internet, And then, you know, after that, I'm also getting, you know, my electricity, which would be 62. So I'd say on average it's like well over $539, I think. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, technically I'm just trying to get everything together, and I'm just trying to become more independent. Which actually, you know what? Like now that I am actually getting, you know, pretty deep with that information, or just more so with numbers. I just want to see how much I'm, you know, actually putting down. But I mean, it's pretty good that I'm getting my own, you know, crib. You know, I just want to make sure that I'm independent. Like, you know, the only thing I really fear is not trying to get like enough work just to, you know, try to move out. In which I don't think that's ever gonna stop, because I'm just trying to get everything together. I want to make sure that I am independent by the time I leave, and then I'm gonna just keep applying for other jobs, you know, that will be able to, you know, take me in, and then then that way I really don't need to be worrying too much about like not having as much, you know, cash on me. Which that's really why that I don't like the idea of money, because it's like you got to go out there and not try to be all disrespectful, but you got to go out there and really work your ass off. Which I understand people would say, oh well, Kiernan, that's the idea of capitalism. That's you wanting to work hard for what you're worth. And I'm like, blah blah blah. Okay, well, I mean, I do respect the concept of working hard, because like I ain't no lazy person, but I think that, you know, people should be rewarded like in a more different way, in which we don't need to be, like, how should I say, we don't need to be trying to split ourselves through a monetary system, in which we could try to treat each other, you know, a lot better when we're all unified, and we could trust each other enough to distribute resources and products, rather than trying to compete over it in a more like business-like term. Which, I mean, you know, that's the whole concept of why business was created, to find, you know, the means of production to make more resources, produce out more to the public, and then whoever's doing good, you know, they get more money into their they get more money into their profits. So technically, to me, you know, I really don't care about that. It's just that I would like to see things go in a more humanist like worldview. Which just hear me out, because this is what I say on my atheist channel all the time. But actually, what I've planned out to write out on one of my videos, I actually had a video on, you know, what if humans try to have a free network society where, you know, we didn't have to use the concept of money, and we try to use human values to kind of like get everybody, like, you know, satisfied with what they want, and then try to, you know, like have everything like be work through free labor, but more so we're having everything given to us. So, you know, we're all working, we're all doing what we got to do, we're all being treated in a, you know, good, decent manner, which I say that's good and all, but I think in 1,000 years worth of time, this is what I forgot to add out, is that we could have the concept of robots, you know, going in, and then the only thing that we can do technical and medical jobs. You know, robots can still, you know, try to dominate most of like the working labor field, but other than that, like, we really don't need to have the concept of trying to use business profit or, you know, any sort of currency just to say, oh, we made this, so you need to give us money for how much quantity that we want from that. So I think that, like, with that being said, like, that's just kind of really retarded though, because, like, oh shit, hang on, I'm just trying to clear out my throat, but the thing is that in the sense of having like in the sense of having like a currency value, there was so much competition going on to basically use money for almost anything, which you know, to me, money doesn't really improve a human's moral. It just makes everything more different because people are using money. You know, this is where I even slam it after like a religious ideals too, because it actually comes into play because most people who are a high righteous like believer, they'll be more likely to spend their money more because they're trying to take bigger risk in life. They're trying to be like the biggest person, you know, ever to live. A crazy, like how should I say it? More crazy, but like kind of like less like a less promising life because nothing's like really given to them. So that's why that really interests me, that when you look at the concept of money, you know, take it for instance for marijuana. You know, why is marijuana trying to be, you know, profited in a, I should say it, more into a like a free market mainstream where, you know, it's already being sold outside of like the market in public, where people are getting their grams, they're selling it out to people, but the only catch is that marijuana like is legal in most states here, like in the U.S., except for California, I think Colorado, I think Massachusetts, maybe Nevada, and
it seems they're quite
I think that's it. Just a few western states, yeah, and then one eastern state, but. Yeah, like, you know, why can't we try to make it all universally legal? Because, you know, I just don't understand. Like, you're gonna try to make money out of a product, but then you're gonna go to prison for what you're, for what you're finding, like, right out of like the earth. So that's why for a lot of weed users, you know, they get so angry because, you know, these politicians are trying to suppress, you know, just a product that is actually helping out the future for what humans can go through. In which, this is like how I used to be like on marijuana, because I thought marijuana was bad until I actually tried it. And then I'm like, yo, this shit is fucking banging, bro. And like, I mean, personally, that's why I don't find any problems with it, because you can heal yourself, you know, from cancer. That shit really does help you for fucking diseases and shit. And then let's just say if you have disabilities, marijuana really helps out with your like brain cells and other like chemical imbalances, and that's basically what weed is responsible for. You know, it really helps you out, and it's kind of like a it's kind of like a helping partner to you. And a lot of people don't realize that because number one, they haven't, you know, used weed before, but then again, they're like, how to say it, they're so like afraid to use, you know, the concept of a natural plant that's coming from the fucking ground, just to put it out there for people, and then they just want to try to go to war on this drug, which this is why the war on drugs is really so, yeah, to me the war on drugs is not even a, like, it's not even a political issue. This is a, you know, a dumb idea that was created by the government to try to make some money, because, you know, we as like the U.S., you know, we're like the biggest, you know, nation ever to have like the most imports known to our, you know, whole, you know, national economy. But then why do you think that we tax our fucking shit that's coming all the way from China and Europe? And that's why, like, to me, this isn't really a political or economic issue, but this is why resources are dying out, because you're trying so hard to, you know, compete, you know, for the highest, like, you know, bidder for, you know, what you're selling, but it's like the same thing. So that's like me saying that I could sell me a fucking whatchamacallit, I could sell me, you know,
this time
I could sell me tires that are coming from the same nation, like let's just say probably Brazil, because South America, they're known for having like a ton of like rubber. But how much of that rubber that I have to go out and get and actually compete to get that product, because there is so much, you know, product to be sold. But but oh wow. But then again, that is going to be a high competition stake between me and many other companies that I'm trying to come out there with my own people for, and then, you know, what happens? Like that's going to turn into a competitive warfare. And I mean, don't call me like a socialist or like a communist, because I'm not like that. You know, I am a full-out capitalist, but I mean, you know, in the concept of capitalism, you know, the government needs to be there in regulation to keep capitalism from turning into an evil concept, which would be corporatism, which that isn't capitalism. That's just having big business take over everything. They're trying to use every single bit of resources that they can use for their productive manners, but it's not helping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they're trying to overuse like a ton of products that is, you know, going to hurt many other, you know, environments within like a long run. And for instance, like let's just say that you're like a sewer company and you want to take over, you know, this whole river, like the Hudson River, and then you have full like authority from like the government to put all the nasty shit into the river. And, you know, they don't give not one thing about animal life, which that makes it a hell of a harder, because you're just making it more difficult, you know, to have people, you know, have their own, or like not even for people, but more so like this goes for mostly like the animal world, but you know, animals like fish and other, you know, I guess water animals, they're not going to be healthy by the time when they're going to be captured for food, and then that's going to make a bigger issue for the for the product itself to, you know, go to shit, and then there's just more problems yet to come. So that's why that I don't like the concept of why we're just allowing businesses to have full control, because it's because of money. And when you have money like that, you know, money to me is like the main root of evil, but I don't really see, you know, anything wrong of you trying to make yourself a good business. I say it's good enough to be regulated, because, you know, the government needs to be there to check on things, but I mean, you know, you should never let businesses go into a gigantic, you know, like warrior-like, you know, company where they could just take over and use their products as many, use too many products that no other company can compete for, because they're being too greedy on trying to go to other nations to get that product. And that's why I think that's really bad, because that's what creates, you know, a lot of danger for people to get, you know, their I guess like their means of production going, and then that is what's going to make too many risks for other businesses to try to take away from them, because, you know, if they're not doing good, then other companies will try to, you know, get that product faster than them, because they're just going to go back into their old footsteps of trying to, you know, get product that is, you know, going to eventually go to shit. And then when they screw up, you know, that's not fun. You know, that's really bad. So, you know, why do you want to create something that isn't going to help you? Because, like, why? Because you screwed up like the first time, but now you're going to do it with the second time. So that's why many people, they don't really understand the whole concept of why nothing's being regulated under capitalism, which I think capitalism is turning into a more nasty version of it, of what it should be. And I, you know, for me, obviously, you know, being a full-out, like, American, to support the Constitution, you know, I definitely, you know, think that there needs to be a lot of regulation in our business fields, because, you know, we're just trying to, you know, try to finesse everybody. And then people try to find ways to put other people in prison, because if they go to prison, then they get money. And then if people sue other people for something that they didn't do wrong, they're most likely going to win that case to try to give up a bullshit, to make up a bullshit alibi with good fucking lawyers to say, oh, well, they didn't do this, and that, and then what? Just because of the lawyers being paid a lot of money from that corporation, they're going to automatically win? No. And I think that is where everybody gets it wrong. They think that in this country, we can roll over everybody, and, you know, like you have to, you know, be punished for what you've done, but they don't give you a reason of why you've gotten punished. And that's why, you know, when you hear it from like a regressive standpoint, you know, you understand what they're saying, but but at the same time, it's like, that's not really helping out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's making things like a lot much worse, because you're going through so much crazy shit. So, you know, when you really take it into consideration, why do we have, you know, so many bad things like being like allowed in our country, and then, you know, the government doesn't react to anything like, you know, rap music that is way too violent for little children or the youth, like, you know, for drill music, like why isn't drill music being censored, or why does there have to be, you know, drill rappers having, you know, to inspire these children with what they say, you know, versus actually good wisdom rappers where they don't need to talk about killing somebody. Like that's what I'm saying. You know, if you're that concerned about how people's lives are, but now you're not, but you're mostly concerned of somebody that's using free speech to promote something good, then no, that person automatically goes to prison because they're not, you know, considered as a peaceful person. So, you know, if I'm here, let's just say that I'm like one of those, you know, anti-Muslim supporters, which I am, but, you know, if I got that, you know, serious on trying to lead like a protest or lead like a movement, say, hey, we need to protect our nation, we have to make sure that, you know, we, you know, do not have, you know, like illegal immigration going too crazy. And let's just say hypothetically that I'm a white guy. Like, what's like the chances of me trying to get that going versus a guy that would be given more power from the government to protest and lead more campaign charges to allow more refugees welcome type bullshit, and, you know, they're getting paid by, you know, crappy politicians to say these things. So that's why, you know, that I find it really interesting, because it's in the sense of business. Like, you're trying to find other people that are just as dumb as you, but it's in the sense of being smart, because if you could pull it off, then hey, you're getting money. You're getting money to actually let people go out there and destroy other people's property. And then, you know, that's going to be supported in a political campaign because they have listened to you. And then that doesn't really help out, you know, with the situation, because people are getting killed, you know, due to, you know, what is being spread out as their public information that they trust, which would be mainstream, you know, information. And yes, I know, you know, people will probably say, oh, well, you're probably like a Trump supporter. You probably just, you know, think that mainstream media is all fake news. No, mainstream media is mainstream media. They'll find some good, credible news sources, but seriously, like, don't, like, to my own opinion, like, you don't need to be watching like the news every day. You know, there would be a good few stories to look at, but personally, you know, the news, you know, they're not like your mom and dad. They don't just monitor on how they know everything. They don't know what's going on. So they're just making a gist out of what may be going on out of what they've been hearing. Which I say, like, to me, that's almost in the sense of TYT. They just basically Google search everything. They don't get deep into the situation because, you know, it's now just a hustling game to find newer ways to put people in this pedestal of, oh, this person said it, that person said it, and yada 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 yada. But then again, for me, if I'm like out here, you know, going out and getting the information of what people want, then shouldn't that make me the type of person to be credited of what I'm doing? Yeah, so who wants to have something like that where you're not being respected for what you're doing? So to me, I just say for like right now, like, because I'm playing DBZ right now, but how come that for a lot of dumbass, you know, dumbass YouTubers and then obviously people who live stream a lot, they get like about 600 people, they get up like maybe close to like, I don't know, maybe 200 or 400 people in their live stream because, you know, they're trying to be connected with other bigger people by just doing all this, you know, crazy shit of trying so hard to get in touch with them. But when you're getting put under like the radar for being like, hey, check this guy out, but this person's not even good enough to even call themselves a true YouTuber, or I guess like a good content creator, because for me, like, you know, I just see YouTube as just be a very basic thing, because to me, it's not that big of my concern, you know, compared to video games of what I'm getting myself into. So most people don't understand that, you know, when I do tell them, hey, well, I'm getting into video game design, and I want to become a developer, then most people would be like, oh, well, what does that really deal with? Like, you're probably not as good as those people, because those people, they actually work hard and shit, and you barely have time to play video games. Well, I mean, whoever said that I can't multitask? You know, I did, like, you know, making a video game isn't that hard. You know, it's just trying to find, you know, the time to be dedicated to get, you know, yourself into that motion of making games, which that's why that I really do like getting into it, because, you know, like, I still have like a lot to learn per se, I guess, but the thing is that I have you know, learning disabilities, and then that kind of makes it a little bit difficult in my sense of trying to, you know, get everything, you know, going. But as far as everything, as far as how I can, you know, picture myself, yeah, it's really not that big of a deal, because at least that way, you know, I'm making myself more comparable, and I'm working hard every day, and you know, I may not be posting actual tutorials on what I'm getting myself into, like yeah, because I get like a little bit like afraid on trying to show people what I do, and then I don't want to do it because I kind of think like, oh shit, this is just like, you know, something in which I don't want to be embarrassed for. But I mean, you know, I should probably come out and do it, because I think a lot of people would know that I do, you know, get into these things, you know, for Unity. I get pretty deep into, you know, things like, you know, Unreal Engine, which I definitely got to get back into that shit. That shit is like literally the best gaming engine ever. And so, you know what I want to do, you know, hopefully when I get, you know, a lot more experience with that, I want to learn how to make my own software, but make software for like capture card, make software for console, like, you know, you can record your gameplay and then it just automatically saves to your, you know, like, yeah, like, it just automatically saves to
you better not bore me.
Your hard drive. And to me, I would find that to be really fun, because, you know, like, a lot of people don't tend to realize that there are just so many good things that you could do with coding, but coding is in the sense of science, so, you know, that's why in computer science, not too many people know this, but, you know, computer science is in the form of science to learn, you know, math and logical reason. So that's why when you get into making video games, like, this is where a lot of people are in big debate of this, but video games actually make you a lot smarter when you prepare for like a test, I guess, and something like that. And I'm just like, what? Because most video games, you know, don't really teach you that much unless you're actually listening to certain main points of like the video game that is like, you know, teaching you like a lot. Like, I mean, like, I could tell for Dragon Ball Z, like, that would teach you, you know, things as far as...
The small one seems to be a sailor.
Oh, well, I should say it. Well, you can't really tell as far as, you know, what you can learn from DBZ, but I probably would say that you have you have a strong basis of how Earth looks like if, you know, things are being out of hand. Like, you look at lava, magma, or like what type of rocks there are. Like, I mean, like this is why the concept of video games is kind of interesting, because it has some sort of educational pull that you gain from it. And I mean, like, for games like Mortal Kombat, you know, like, people would ask you, oh, what body parts that are part of like the human body? But if you're actually seeing it from a, you know, just a typical perspective, like, you know, there's just a lot of things that teaches you out of a video game that is kind of like a secret, you know, tip, but, you know, it actually helps you out, like within like the long run. So that's why that I think inherently you actually learn a lot from you know, making a video game and then actually playing it, because you're just like, oh wow, yeah, now I know what this was like about because I learned that in class. And you know what's really funny is that my friend Zach, he basically posted something on his Instagram where he was like actually, you know, told by his teacher that he passed his Regents exam, because here in New York you have to pass like a state Regents like exam, and you know, it's to determine, you know, your intelligence and all that. But I think that should be gone. You should just take a final test and then, you know, bam, you're already done. But the thing is that, you know, a lot of people don't realize this, but many people think that, you know, that test should, that test, you know, should really be there, but, you know, I don't know, like, you know, if you still kept it, you know, just make it simple enough for people to know what they want to get into, and don't pressure anybody. Try to keep yourself into a decent, you know, learning perspective, because I think that's where a lot of kids really get, you know, pretty nervous when they're taking tests and everything, because it's all regurgitated, it's all, you know, just super difficult, but it's to kind of make somebody learn a certain type of way that they don't want to learn. So that's why, you know, when I had those, you know, live streams on my channel,
I'm not going to let you win this.
To, you know, the one and only Crumpets and Tea, Esme Wild.
This is impossible.
Yes,
My
she's really crazy, but I love her.
Invincible.
And that's why when I talk to Jay, he's like my middle day one. But nah, you know, it's like it's pretty interesting what she said. You know, for state testing or public education, you know, she wouldn't really want to have public education to be, like, how to say it, like just to be taught through, you know, a regurgitated sense for, you know, young children or people that are going through school, because, you know, it should be up to the child themselves of what they want to get themselves into. And I actually, you know, did agree with that, because I think there's a lot of people that really don't like subjects, you know, in certain fields, and they just want to learn certain things to be in their career. And I think that's what separates a lot of people, because, you know, they try to think that they're gonna be all big and they're gonna be all hot shit after they get out of high school, and and basically nothing's really going their way, because, you know, there's just so much competition, you know, being put into just a tough, you know, high standard, really difficult, you know, learning segment, and kids aren't really being taught anything. They're just being taught ideas that, you know, that they're not even to be, I guess, like, you know, to be trained for. Like, I mean, like, people don't teach you in high school on how to open up your own bank account, how to, you know, to successfully rent out a car, or how to get your own apartment, or how to work on, you know, paying taxes. You know, like, that's what I want people to probably learned in high school for it. Because I'd say that is a hell lot better, because you're not being put into this, you know, regurgitated sense of like, oh, well, you know what, you know, like, because I'm going to, like, the best, you know, private school known to, like, the nation, but no, it's not really teaching me shit except on how to be a smart little cookie, on how to just talk bullshit, and then you're not really learning anything. So that's why that really surprised me, because there's really nothing that you're really getting out of those high-paid private schools, except more so the creationist beliefs, along with, like, well, obviously religion, because, you know, that's what people even had in, I want to say high school. Yeah, they did that. Oh, no, they do that at college. They definitely do that, and
I gotta warn you,
I know that they do that in high
skills
school.
are going to cut it.
Like, some high schools can do it as a public setting, but no, they'll most likely not do it for public schools, because those schools are really more, like, you know, they're more, like they're more funded by state, so, you know, like, the state does not want to have people go through a setting where their children have to go to class and learn a lot of bullshit, religious, you know, ideas, but more so people don't really follow their religion anyway. You know, we basically live in a pretty good world, but, I mean, you know, I know that's contradictory, because, you know, half of this world is fucked up, but, you know, they can get better too. So, you know, like, that's why when I have my debates with Jay, I really don't mind, you know, trying to see a world where humans are unified, and there doesn't have to be too many problems in our life form, or slash human species, I guess, because, you know, we're not acting crazy, we trust each other, and we find ourselves into a more human-like behavior. It's not in a, hey, you're from this dimension, I'm from that dimension, so you must die because you are not the human that I like, so I must, you know, try to take you out best way possible. So I think that is where a lot of people really, you know, don't really focus on, because that's really how, like, the world's being treated. You have a ton of fucking idiots that don't understand that they live in a first-class nation, or a first-class society, where it's not built on just dumb people. It's built on people that were smart, or they had some sort of, you know, humor, or type of, just even like morality to care about your land and treat people with the highest respect, and don't act like a don't act like a total sellout. And that's basically what we're doing right now. We're trying to sell out to everybody, and nothing's really going. Nothing is really going anybody's way when they try to talk a lot of dumb ideas about, oh well, you need to have white people gone off of the face of the earth, or we need to get rid of racial mixing because people do not respect other people's race, which that is true by most of it, but it's like, no, it's not. Like, bad ideas in the sense of free speech, like, that needs to be combated, and there's no such thing as hate speech. That is a all-time must. So that's why I really do support the fact of kind of having more like a global government, because I think that there's too many issues in which people think that they're together by having a separated community, but when you have people that are trying to integrate, but you have a hard problem dealing with them because, oh, well, look at their culture, look at how they live, and they're not being educated, but it's like, they don't know where that agency is, so that just makes it a lot harder to say, hey, well, let me just, assume how things should go, because I'm going to be ignorant enough to call these people animals, because my lifestyle is being treated with the highest cultural honor. And then I think that's just so dumb, because it's like, dude, like, how many times do you have to say it? Humans are not that different from each other, like, seriously. If you're really trying to say, like, oh, it's about the race, it's about, the origin, we were formed in two different ways, and we came from the clouds, we came from like the fiery flames, like seriously, like, people are so encroached with their form of humanistic beliefs, or more so animalistic beliefs, because they're literally acting like a wolf pack of, just acting like a wolf pack of dummies. And that's why that it just kind of gets me laughing, because I'm just like, dude, you really must be in a, just in some crappy house that you don't take care of, and you treat people like shit when they come over. And you probably were raised by bad parents, and that's why that it kind of makes me laugh when people talk all these crazy ideas on mainstream media, along with YouTube and Twitch, I would say, because Twitch is kind of turning into more SJW drama, where you have some major big-time feminists to be like, oh, well, my lifestyle of how I lived, isn't being respected, and, I would like to say for all the beautiful girls out there, what, one time, oh yeah, girl, oh yeah, peace out, girl power, yeah, oh yeah, fuck those men, yeah, men are disgusting, customize our race to become better than men, tell them to get down to the ground and don't make a sound, honey. Woo! That's basically like the rise of stupidity. Like, you got feminists, you got nationalistic separatists, like basically the whole list goes on. You got the gay pride people, which there ain't nothing wrong with gays. You got the smearing of, multiple religious groups, which it's mostly on Jews. And then it's Christians creating terrorism, and then Muslims are not bad people, but they are still found evident to creating a lot of terrorism. So, basically, that's just kind of funny, because I just kind of find it just such a comical world that I live in. But I mean, like, this world's beautiful. Like, we have a lot of resources here, and I don't think it's really bad enough for me to say that we could live a world better where humans are free. There's no such thing as a type of society where people have to make up. Well, no, we need laws, because this world needs to be run by law. Because a world like Earth cannot be just determined like, oh, this is a world of chance. We don't have any rules. Like, if you do something, that just happens into so many factors, and you can't find a solution to what you're doing. And I think that's really retarded, because it's like, that doesn't really prove anything. And that's why when I actually have a debate with creationists, I'm like, What are you talking about? That is so effing retarded, and I don't understand what you're saying. So please do not talk to me on this issue ever again. So that's why that it kind of gets me laughing, because I know that I've already won my argument, but I'm going to go into this 2-hour-long debate because it's over fictional characters. So that's just something in which they want you to learn about their studies and be like, oh, well, what do they say in this? Yeah, this portion. You're not right about what they say. That's basically how it goes down. It's like listening to little children coming out of like their lunch break. They're just like, oh, well, after recess class, you know what? I'm just gonna make fun of you and just start laughing at you because you weren't able to get with Carly, and Carly's all mine. Just know that Carly's my favorite girl. Yeah, because I dream about her every single night, and then I make shrines out of her. That's basically the level of just childish. It's like, you have just so many, humans that, that are so, middle-aged, but they act like children. And I think personally, especially in the first-class civilizations, they're not taking any action to, try to suppress and monitor what people say. Not monitor, not in the form of censorship, but we're not taking action to educate the young right now and try to get people's asses out of their ignoramus. And I think that's what's kind of just very funny, because people, they're smart. People can become smart. We can become a really smart race, and we have a ton of things in which we specialize in a lot of
How can someone like this exist?
Nothing isn't telling us how to be a certain type of way, because you're not born to act a certain type of way. You can create who you want to create, but do it in a positive way, but become the man of what you want to be, or a woman of what you want to be. It doesn't matter. But in a world like free concept, humans, obviously in my view, we're not supposed to be killing machines. We're supposed to treat nature and treat other life forms as if they're, being welcomed as well. And there doesn't need to be any resentment between them, because they have learned to cope with their lives, and then, say, okay, well, we have evolved into a much smarter, life form, so now we're actually coming into terms of how we see each other, because there's no separation. We never taught ourselves how to be like that. So that's how I see it with how the human race can be, because there's nothing to say, oh, well, humans are being, these type of people to say, oh, well, we're racist, we're bigoted, or we're yada, yada, yada. Well, that's because we've taught ourselves securely to be that way, and that's why it's all driven through hate and fear. But in order to take out groups of humans that are, that are inspired by hate and fear, you don't just do it through love. You have to do it through,
What's that?
through force, because I'm not really in favor of seeing humans die in the concept of war. But I mean, you need to do something in the form of unifying now, or else more people will just teach their own kids and children how to be the most, how to be the most, dangerous and most ignorant person known to human mankind, and nothing's being taught out of what, out of what's being told to them, and other people from basically, to sum it up, other people from different civilizations would have to take care of those people's lifestyles of how they act, and more so, they probably don't want to deal with them because they're just not ordinary, to just free, well-respected society. And if humans can't overcome that passage of all the bad things that we've done as a race together, then this is why we have laws to disarray from other nations. Like, we don't like your laws, so if you come over to our nation, you're not going to like our laws. So it's like a board of checkers more so like it is a game of checkers, but it's like, you know, it's a video game in which you're seeing a lot of people being taken down for no reason, but then other people are being granted with the highest honor because they've just been taught in their culture to think like, oh, well, I think that I have everything given to me, versus someone else that's being killed, or more so being brutally beaten to death, and it's not helping. So versus me, I'm more like the middle person to be like, oh, well, you know what, like, I really do respect society, and whoever I run into my lifestyle, at least I have a type of decency to give out respect to those that don't have everything like me. So that's why that I did say in a few of my other live streams that I do want to help out.
What's the problem?
You know, help and rebuild Albany. I say that would be pretty great. And I want to expand internationally, kind of like, you know, like a moral technique.
Are we seriously fighting here?
What's really funny is that this is what I did really find out. But I guess he made a educational sanctuary, or no, not a sanctuary, but an educational learning center out in Afghanistan to help out, you know, the poor kids that are dying out there. But no, that was just really powerful because it wasn't in any sense of supporting Islam. But I mean, also that's why that I like people like him, because it's like, you know, you only live once on the planet, but at least you want to do something really good, not just something fucked up where people have to take that idea forever. But see, this is why people are so dumb, because they think that they're powerful when they like come together in a more tribalistic group, I guess, but they're not powerful. They're just weak. These are people that are losers, and they just think that it's okay to mass murder somebody, or basically, you know, loads of life form cells. I'll put it like that, or a human, and that's what's just really funny, because it's like that's not how it's supposed to be, and they're being mentally ill over the fact that their lifestyle sucks, and these people have worked hard to try to get over the fact of, hey, these bad things are over, so we need to try to, you know, eliminate the issues that are internally hurting us within our society, but we don't need to have other people that are in favor of, you know, blowing people up and trying to bring them guns, you know, to a event because they think that they're all smart of what they believe in. No, they're not. Nobody's smart when they believe. That's why that I don't really, you know, accept the concept of, you know, trying to believe in something, because what's there to believe in? Why not just say that you support this evidence, so it's given to you out of what is being shown? And that's why, you know, like, it's in the same thing, you know, with faith, too, because I, you know, really tear that shit apart, because a lot of people don't realize that, like, when I do talk about that, people who are obviously religious, like, they're gonna get butthurt and triggered, so that's gonna be, you know, public enemy number one, which I'm not going to hear, like, the last of it out of them, because they're gonna be like, oh, well, I'm right, because you gotta respect me. You gotta respect how I go down, like, you know, because I'm like the prince of what I have been coming through my tribe of family. So think about it. They're acting like Vegetas, but they have like a pussified manner of how they are. So, you know, when you do look at it, their personality has a big issue into how people act. But people must think that they're all, you know, all powerful, all knowing, because they obviously have their deity behind them. But then again, they think that they're all righteous because, you know, that's out of what they think. They want to be all hot shit. They want to, you know, beat you up. They want to, you know, hurt and murder your family. More so hurt and murder you, because, you know, it's out of their vernacular, you know, inclusive culture, where that is not a culture. That is something that is being driven out of an idea. So, like, just put that into perspective, and then think about all the logical humans that are just trying to live their lives, but now they're being deemed as a racist because these people don't want to respect them, because they're being hurt, they're being, you know, like, attacked and all that for no fucking reason. So, you know, it's more like, you know, like, oh well, it's more like when me and Jed, when we talk about Israel, you know, there's some people that get super effing triggered over that shit, and I'm just thinking inside my head, like, what the fuck is up with these niggas, bro? Like, they're just acting so effing dumb. I mean, even with my channel, like, I even get people to tell me, oh, you're a little bitch, like, why do you play these games, like, when you don't know that there's any online to play. But that's what I'm saying. Why are people having a mind of a fucking guinea pig? Like, you guys act like fucking hamsters and get super effing triggered over the fact that nothing's going your way. But then again, I'm the gamer. I'm the person that's having fun. So, you know, why are you trying to say that I need to change up my concept of how I play? Because, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, satisfy you. But that's why haters are there, and that's why when haters are officially gone off this planet, that's how they make you famous. Like, you basically do something, and then somebody hates you for what you do because they're butthurt and then they're jealous. So after that, they just be like, oh well, you know what? No, you're still like a little bitch you're still like a little bitch at the end of the day. So let me just like treat you like an asshole, or let me just be an asshole to you. But I'm gonna get around my way to try to like make it as funny as possible. And no, it's not funny. It's not funny where people have to like go through like a bully-like behavior or bully-like lifestyle, which it's not bullying per se, and that's why people who do get bullied, they do lead into suicide, and suicide is like the top leading killers known to the world. But I mean, that's just crazy. Like, you know, that's why I'm a very nice person, and I'm not really mean. You know, I really try to change up how I see things, which, you know, a lot of people don't see that out of me. They think I'm just some major douchebag. Like as far as like just me not like respecting their beliefs and culture, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck about that. But dude, you're just a fucking human, and you're just fucked up. And for me, I'm perfectly smart and logical enough to say that what you're telling me is just so, you know, reverse backwards. So, you know, put that into the life of me where I'm working, I go to school, I'm learning how to make 2 fucking video games, probably 3 of them by now. But I mean, that's what I'm basically training my life for. It's like, you know, going through a chapter life of how everything's being played. And who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he wants to fight me. Let's go. I'm about to beat your ass. Beat your effing ass. Let's go. Yeah, but see, like that's what mainstream companies are now being triggered for. They're defending people's like apologetic rights, but they're not supporting people's ideas to say, oh, well, this person's right about what they're saying, so maybe I should just allow them to speak, you know, on my network or on this business's platform, because, you know, this is a world where we're not being censored, and there's no such thing as censorship, except for people or nations that are in favor of censoring what you say, because they're just a bunch of butthurt faggots. And that's why that I really do like have a fun time talking about the whole conceptual idea of what goes out into the other parts of the world, because, you know, when you're right about what you're saying, then that's what gets people super angry, because they don't want to talk about it, because it's either one, you know, they're gonna try to defend these people and say, oh, these people, they're smart, but they just don't want to, they don't want to find change. Like, no, just get the fuck out of here. No, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like, just because somebody doesn't want to find change, but they want to find peace with, like, another group of people that they've been, you know, cutting blood for so many years.
Where's that power coming from?
Then to me, that's not really change. That's just asking for more war. And personally, that's just really funny when people put that into the narrative, because, you know, take a look at it with DBZ. DBZ has so many cultural, you know, fights where you have you have fucking Namekians having a problem with fucking Frieza, you know, dinosaur-like, you know, race people, but Frieza's race has now been killed, so what now? Which, actually, I think the race of Frieza actually did come back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but because like the Frieza race had to come back, because like the Frieza race was there on DBZ1, but I'm guessing if Frieza had already just been like not a big idea to be spread about, which I think that's bullshit, because, you know, Majin Buu, they got killed. Well, no, technically that race had carried on with Oob, but how would Oob really like pass on with the generations? Which, I mean, you have to go after a girl to make a kid with, but they never got that deep into it, which I really need to catch up on my Dragon Ball Supers. And then I don't know if I'll catch... Okay, because I don't know if I'm going to get a strike for trying to find DBZ, super, videos, which I could put that on my channel, but I don't want to do that because I just know that I would get, like, banned or something, or get, like, a copyright strike for my YouTube channel, so I really don't want to do that unless I could actually put that on, like, another channel, and then I'll try, doing, like, publicity reviews on it, or more so, just trying to see, how these, like shows are going, because it's like, oh, well, I don't know, because this is why I don't like YouTube, because YouTube tries to censor everything. Like, they try to get you, in trouble for things that, that is under fair use, and, that's why, that's unless if I put it under my description to say this is under fair use, which, that's why I really don't see any problem of using anybody's content unless you're using it under fair usage, which it's just content that a person or somebody or basically something out of a business had created, for the public to be interested in. But considering that we live in a capitalist environment where government is taking advantage, or they're not taking responsibility of what people say over the internet, but they're going to put you on trial for something that is so worthless that you could find a better time out of your day to not, get in trouble out of something. But versus you doing a crime and you doing bad shit to make money, that's something in which they just allow because it's going to give them money too. So that's not really good into the sense of how you're being treated, because you're like, wait a minute, like, this does not make any effing sense. Other than, me me not treating my lifestyle to be, to be safe, nor, to be protected, but more so, it's just being governed, and it's being monitored under a crappy system. So, that's why that when I do talk like this, a lot of people, they always get butthurt and triggered. They're always like, oh, K-Rod, like, why are you acting like this? Like, just because you say that doesn't really make you that, doesn't really make you that big of a deal. And actually, sorry to talk about it, but the Frieza race is actually bad, my bad. But I'll probably do all races just to kind of be fun with it, because I really want to, get back into DBZ Xenoverse 1, which I will definitely get back on my grind for that. I'll probably do that tonight, I was going to do me some Mortal Kombat, try to get that out of the way, but once I'm done with that, I'm going to work on a shit ton of PS2 tomorrow. Yeah, basically, I have like 4 days off, which, this is like 2 out of 4. So, Thursday and Friday, and then I go back to work on Saturday. But, I definitely gotta get as much hours as possible, for next week.
I don't know who you are.
I'll be good enough to kind of get myself going, which, that will help me. And then I don't have to be, focusing too much on how everything is being,
where's the power
managed under my game playlist, which I am going to come back with Naruto and Freedom Fighters and Mortal Kombat on Armageddon, so be on the lookout for that. I think I might have to buy me a new game for that, because considering that I am moving out to my own apartment, in less than a few weeks, I still need to find, like the right copies out of my video games to make sure that I have everything, which basically, once I move out, I'm just going to be working like my ass off. I'm really not going to find anything good as far as, like, how should I say, like, just trying to get everything done. Which, look, the good thing is that, if I could just work Monday through Friday, and then I don't need to be working on Saturday or Sunday, then I'm pretty much good with that, in my honest opinion, because at least that way, I don't need to be focusing too much on having a harder, difficult time, because, everything's running late at night, and then I could take up the bus back home, but, like when I take a look at how, most of the jobs are being closed, well, depending on where I'm working at. If I'm working at Wendy's out in obviously in,
You're in the way,
well,
so
in
stay
Central
down.
Avenue in Albany. That
kinda
one
torn
bus
up,
does
so
take
no
me close
problem
to
with
home,
that.
but I don't know, like, I'm just gonna have to run, like, my route like that, because I gotta be careful, because I don't want to get lost and things of that nature, so, I'm just gonna have to, you know, try to take advantage of basically where that brings me, and then I'll be good enough to, you know, yeah, try to do that, because if the one does bring me close to Western Avenue, then I'm basically good, you know. At least I'm treating myself with a good enough, you know, life, or a good enough freeway to not have to be, going through any issues of how, you know, things are going, you know, with me, obviously, so, I don't know, like that's gonna be pretty interesting of how, like, that bus line will go through, but other than that, I think I'll be good, work full-time, go to school 5 days, or more so, go to work 5 days, go to school part-time. That'll really help me out into the long run. I don't really need to worry too much about future jobs that I might get hired in, which I'm gonna have to apply for a shit ton tomorrow, because I totally forgot to apply tonight, but like that's why I'm having so much fun this summer, because I'm just like trying to chill, have fun, but it's just like things just always try to get out of hand every now and then, so I'm never always on time to get things done, so I should have been able to get, you know, enough money together, but I wasn't really thinking, so that's why I kind of got myself, you know, pretty reckless out of what I was doing, because I wasn't taking, you know, action of what I got myself into, and yeah, that's why that kind of got me fucked up, because I wasn't like really taking consideration of, oh well, I need to have, you know, my like electricity, you know, given and all this shit, and which that's not like the problem. It's just like having like the security and like the rent, which is like $9.18, but you know, I'm still paying like my Wi-Fi and my whatchamacallit. I'm still paying my Wi-Fi.
I get to fight with father?
I'm still paying for
Starting to get nervous
my my like electricity. So on top of that, hold on, I'll tell you guys what the number, because I don't think there's any problem of expressing what I'm doing as far as apartment living, but yeah, let me just show this out real quick. Basically 62 plus 81. Yeah, that's like 143. So, shit. So basically 60. So 450 plus 62 plus 81. Yeah, 81. Yeah, like it's kind of crazy though, because I've just never seen it like an apartment that cheap. But yeah, basically on total, I'm getting up about $593. But you know, obviously with that money, I'm just gonna have to hold off on the Wi-Fi, which I could just pay off like my electricity, which would be, you know, okay. So wait a minute. Oh yeah, well, that's what I'm actually paying for anyway. So the 450. Well, I don't know. Could that go onto my thing? I'm not too sure though, but I'm gonna just have to get everything together as far as getting 918 together. But you know, if it's like 9, shit, I don't even know. Because if I'm thinking of the number that I don't want to think of, which would be the electricity, that's 980. So I would have to get 980 together, which that would be total craziness, because I'm paying for so much. So you know 406 would be the actual pricing along with the security. So I don't know. You know, I'm gonna have to call that lady, because I'm pretty sure I probably won't have money to pay for electricity. Well, I wouldn't have any power for like a week, but I mean, that's not a problem. It's just trying to have everything together, that's all. Which I don't need to have power that first, you know, outgoing week. And then, you know, I could just get like my money together for that, and then I'll be able to pay for it once I officially have that taken care of. But other than that, that's perfect, you know. I can get that together. But if it's not like that,
That's it. Good.
yeah,
Keep
I don't
concentrating
know.
on
Like
your
that's gonna be
training.
difficult because like I don't really tell people how much money I have, but I should be able to, you know, do what I have to do. But hold on. Most likely, so 7.25. Well, let's say 7.34. I think. Yeah. Plus that following. Yeah, because I'm working 8 hours, so I'll say like 8.30 at the most. Well, no, it'll be 7.30 at the most. Yep, and then that night will be again a 6.30. So that'll be 6.30. No, because 6 p.m. to close is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, so 2-ish. Yeah, so I'll say at the most 7 point. Yeah, I'll say plus 7.30. Yeah, that's not bad. So times that by 1075, 235. Say at the most, take out about 30. Yeah, so that'll be hold on, give me 1 second, guys. 4, 14, 26. I'll just round it up to 25, so 620. And then getting about 620. Let's just say I worked about, on average, about 30, say 35. Hold on. My bad. Damn. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. So plus alright, that's 620.
Make sure you bring in the trash cans and sweep upstairs where you're eating.
I'm about to start a special class. I hope to see you all there. If you want. You know, whatever. No pressure.
Greetings.
You want my elite photo book?
Haha! This is great!
Alright, bring it! Now finish them all!
Hey! You seem to be having fun!
high power level out of
seems you disciplined my precious babies. You're gonna pay for
Captain, in you!
Not bad. Not bad at all. You took damage from that stupid technique. You've done it now. You don't seem to know how scary I can be. All right, that attack was fairly impressive. I'm beginning to think this might be a good battle. it! No, this isn't possible. My perfect form should be invincible. I can't stand losing like this.
That's it, good. Keep concentrating on your training.
Greetings.
My turn?
This would be a good time to test the power of my perfect form.
Let's get down to business. Fight together. Hold me back and you'll regret it.
What a pain! What? I am being pushed? How is this possible? With you! Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Saiyans must be exterminated!
When it rains, it pours. Fight by me. Impossible! What's with this power? Playtime is over! I'll destroy you in an instant!
Saiyans must be exterminated!
You think you've got it in the bag? You might be surprised. Hey, Vegeta. Mind if I take all of them?
Do as you wish.
Damn it! Done it now. You don't seem to know how scary I can be. Don't get too excited.
Saiyans must be exterminated!
Try me. You'll be dead before you know it. Who are you? I won't let you get away with this!
Alright, not bad, I suppose.
Oh, come on! This is pathetic!
I didn't imagine anyone would dare challenge me in battle. Such fools.
Why do you have so much power?
You're a lot stronger than I expected, but not nearly as strong as me.
That hurt! That really hurt! How dare you!
I'll be cutting in now! I hear Namekians use strange techniques. This will be fun! I like you! You better not get cocky! I'll slap that proud face of yours!
How dare you shrug off your allegiance to Frieza and into the ranks of my armored squadron!
Oh, good one, Lord Cooler. You tell the best jokes. Unbelievable! So this is your true power! How can there be a warrior in the universe stronger than me?
How dare you!
Yeah, that wasn't so bad, I guess. But could you do me a favor and try to punch it up a bit? Not bad. And since I've got nothing else better to do right now, why not waste a few more moments with you? I gotta warn you, your fighting skills aren't going to cut it. Leave it. Even with all my perfect power, I should be able to beat you easily. Lose against you.
I'm your opponent this time! I kill you!
Hurry it up! This is just irritating!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
There's no way you could defeat me!
No, This is impossible. My perfect form should be invincible. I can't stand losing like this.
Hey, why do you have so much power?
Fighters.
Oh, how dare you! There's no way I could lose! How dare you!
Come on! This is pathetic!
That's it, good. Keep concentrating on your training.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm ready.
You better not bore me.
What's the problem?
I'll show you the awesome power of the mighty Goldo of the Ginyu Force! Where the heck did he hide all of this crazy power? You're getting carried away. I'll stop time soon. Way too much energy. Think that I would lose. This is infuriating.
Oi, oi, oi! Goldo actually lost!
How can this be? Me? Beating this badly?
Over here.
You did it! Amazing!
Expect such a high power level out of you.
Not bad.
What's wrong? Is that the best?
Oh crap, my teeth! I think I'm a little mad now.
Supposed to be nothing!
Why, you?
This will be a battle like none other before. I never thought I'd see the day when I would actually have to show my true power.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I gotta warn you, your fighting skills aren't going to cut it.
Your place, lowly scum! Why do you have so much power? Stronger than I expected, but not nearly as strong as me.
I can't fall! Not here!
dare you! There's no way I could lose!
Can't I change the future?
You've got a talent for this. Don't forget how that felt.
Greetings.
I'll send all of you to hell! break something.
I require no assistance.
Wait. Take me! You take me!
Now this is an incredibly peculiar happening. Did you come to the wrong place, you unbelievable idiot?
Wait, can it be the perfect feminine flesh? And the androids, they're already what?
Yeah, that's right. After absorbing androids 17 and 18, I became the perfect fighting specimen that you see before you. Eat your androids and you might grow up just like me.
Amazing! It seems the good doctor's supercomputer was right after all. Yes, absorbing you will transform me into a warrior of even greater perfection. It's almost impossible to imagine how much more perfect I could be.
About time! It's not like you had a real opponent!
Fives from me. I expect no less from one of my teammates. Amazing! Such perfection! A form with unrivaled strength!
The big Edgy Star enabled me to cheat day! How could this be?
That's it, good. Keep concentrating on your training.
Welcome, friend. We have nice new... Welcome, friend. Welcome. Welcome, friend.
Good job out there.
This is big! This is really, truly tremendous!
Supreme Con...
Listen, Toki...
Wait. You're kidding. An egg?
Yeah, an egg!
Supreme Kai of Time...
Yeah! We have to
I see.
You just don't get it! Do you know...
Oh, I guess I must have neglected to tell you about them. Toki Toki, when one of...
Wow. That's one heck of an egg, isn't it?
So? Huh?
And
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. They brought back...
So, what is that? This woman. But, what is that?
Mira, the time has... You...
It's you! What are you looking at, Kakarot? I'm the one who got the fight! It's the legendary Super Saiyan, Broly! He's been driven mad by his hatred for Goku, bringing him to wreak havoc on the course of history! Do what you have to defend Shredder into the fight between Goku and my dad!
You let yourself be used by someone just because you wanted more power?
Multiverse energy is completely off the charts! This way, I see no time for the two of us to be fighting! I'm to distract my Majin Buu to give me a real fight anyway. Vegeta, you're right. We can do it if we fight Majin Buu together. Even you are vulnerable when you're not being careful. So I'll do it. After that, we'll have our fight. Soon I Is this clumsy-looking idiot Majin Buu? I'm not going to hell alone. You're coming with me! You, listen! I'll take care of Majin Buu. You take care of that stupid monster over there! Only a monster. Suffer for that. You can't let him suffer with his dad to fight with Majin Buu. Do anything you can to bring down Broly's grave. Broly's out of the picture. That should put history back on track. Try hard. Who wasn't this strong at the correct time? You'll have to lend my dad a hand.
Move!
I don't even know.
Call that trying? Focus! Focus!
Dad!
Trunks, take care of your mother for me.
Huh?
I haven't hugged you even once since you were a baby. Let's embrace.
Come on, Dad. You're embarrassing me.
Take care, my son.
Oh.
Take those two as far away as you can. Hurry! I'm counting on you, Pip. I know how to be rid of you now.
Take a look at this scroll. This change in history is far worse than what we've seen so far. Majin Buu.
Plus, you'll have to.
I'll be off.
I'll turn you into gelatin!
I thought it would be an easy win! This is really bad!
Can't win this one, though. Stranger, listen up. Get a better job for you.
The Koreans are barely a match for them! Oh no! My children ran out! What should we do, Trunks? I don't know. I think we need that weirdo to protect us.
Stay there just a bit longer. Gohan will come flying in to rescue you. You can bet you'll be all powered up with those super. You're certain. You're cool with the power that I put it in. Just try to stick it out a bit longer, okay?
I don't even know.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
me.
Now, Gohan, just like I taught you. Perfect timing.
Gohan, that's great! You weren't dead!
Are you really Gohan?
Don't tell me! You come to fight!
No. I've come to kill you. Can't win.
Hey! You'll pay for everything you did to me! I'm going to destroy you right now!
I know I've seen this before, but that truly is one scary. What? Ronan? Still alive and kicking? He really is a monster. Gohan will have a hard time if he has to fight him and you at the same time. Don't get him anywhere near Gohan.
He's stronger than ever. You have to make sure he doesn't get back up to the time.
Impossible!
I hope that means he's not good enough. Wait a minute!
Trunks, what's the matter?
My dad! He can't escape from hell! If he can't get out, the Potara are useless! What?
We're going, right? Find a way to distract Boo. Go try to help Vegeta.
Call that trying? Focus! Focus!
I'll go fight too.
Will you come back and watch?
Someone somewhere around there?
Yeah.
This does not bode well. Fighting alone like that won't work.
So it seems that the only way out of this hell is through you. If you're looking for a fight, you've got it. I hope you're ready, creature! Listen up! Don't blame me if you get hurt because you got too close!
That's it, good. Keep concentrating on your training.
Looks like he finally had enough. I should thank you.
miss it now, do you guys?
Hello. How you been? Yeah, you funny, my man. Yeah, I'm about to leave up there soon. Well, I'm actually just gonna get a transfer because I'm moving down to Albany. Basically, basically, I found me this good apartment for people with disabilities. Well, I'm gonna be living with like elderly people, but it's a good spot, and I only have to pay like 30% of like my income. So, I'm guessing, considering that I make a good amount of money, which I was working full time the whole, past like I don't even know, maybe 46 months. Yeah, they said I only have to pay like $9.18 altogether, because that's security along with the rent, I think, and then I think I have to pay like my electricity too, which that would be I want to say if that's included as far as me giving out the electricity to the electrician company, then that would be good. But if I have to pay the extra $62 or higher, that would be about $980, which I was thinking I could hold that off until I get paid again, and then I would just be out of power just for like maybe for just 1 week.
Greetings.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, how would you go?
Happy Warriors win.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Happy Warriors win.
No, like, I actually would like it if he was back. Like, no disrespect, but, like, I just don't know. Like, Casino just doesn't really surprise me. Like, I could do a lot better by just working with a more credible boss, because you have to, like, meet her in person in order to get time off. And I'm just like, what? And I'm like, no, why can't I just put it on a calendar?
Jason.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, I still talk to him, so he keeps me in the loop, so I know everything.
Yeah, things get really bad.
We have to fight.
The thing is
Let's
that
fight
when
to
you don't
win.
have a manager that, when you have a boss that does not know what to do, it makes everything harder. So tomorrow I gotta call, these Wendy's locations to see if I can speak with their managers to try to get them notified to let them know, hey, I'm moving down to Albany on August 15th. I was wondering, can I get transferred down there? Because I told my boss up here in Clifton Park to get the transfer, but I don't know if she's gonna be able to get to that on time. So I just want to let them know of who I am when I get down there, so that way I can, just have a job when I'm down there. So on top of that, I'm gonna keep applying for New York State. Burger King, I think they're still hiring, which it would be awesome if I was working there. No disrespect, or not trying to say as if I want to work at fast food forever, but if I'm closing there, dude, they pay like 13 and change or some shit like that. It's crazy. And then overtime,
it's not like I'll give up yet.
I think I'm getting paid like, double for what I make. So on top of that, I think because I heard a rumor saying that you do get paid on your break, which I don't know how that would work.
Sorry, I'll leave the rest to you.
I feel like that should be like a working law. Like people should get paid on their break, and people should, demand higher wages. Because wait, what?
What power? This keeps up, I'm not gonna last!
Well, as far as what? You want to have people to have lower wages?
Damn it!
Yeah,
that's meant if there was a paid break.
Oh, yeah. Half, that would be perfect. Half of what you make. Don't give them the full amount of what they're making. Give them half of what they're making, and then you're still replenishing your money as you're going back to work. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't know this, but every time when you make your salary or your hourly wage, that's more money that you could be getting, but that's being garnished through taxes, along with the company not giving you enough money because they're trying to bitch and complain like, oh, we don't want to do that overtime. And it's like, you guys can literally do it, but they don't want to do it. So they're being so edgy on numbers, and then it's like, look, you know what? Because I have to work at a fucking bank, and dude, Seth Q could literally give me well over $1,000 if I'm working there full time. Like they have the best wages ever, starting out at $15, and then it's like if they like you good enough, coming out of their boss, they contact corporate. If you're good enough, you're getting like $25 up to $30 an hour. And then if you're actually an actual manager, I know that they're getting well over $40 to $50 an hour. And I'm just like, damn, they're really that good of a company? But I'm like, people so bitch and complain about, Step 2 now. Basically not securing people's bank accounts, but overall the job is perfect. You standing around dealing money out to people, that's perfect. I don't need to be doing anything except writing out checks to people and just signing, just letting them confirm their transactions of where they want their money to be. And I'm like, dude, that's perfect. I don't need to do anything. And I'd say that's a lot better than becoming an accountant, because an accountant, that's just a wicked art. Which I guess you're dealing with more numbers as an accountant, right?
Why do you have so much power?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was actually even having a good talk with my friend the other day, and I told him because I told him how I got some few friends that are trying to become police officers. What? You're still trying to do that, or? Oh, no, didn't you say law school?
already?
No, I'm still trying to do it.
Strong!
Oh, what, police officer?
Won't lose. Not just yet.
Yo, Andrew, I could just see you doing that, and then I'm just running into you after my job. I'd be like, hey, what's going on? How's everything going? And then you'd be like, man, things are crazy, bro. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'll be sure to give you $100 after I get paid. I actually was telling my friend, I really wouldn't mind having more funding on the police, because as much as I don't Black Lives Matter and all that, but it's kind of funny because I told him if you kind of regulate you know, the amount of gun owners that people are able to carry a weapon without being crazy, you just give most of the power to the police, and I'd say that's a lot better because you could treat it kind of like, you know, in Europe, but more like you let the police handle most of the, you know, terrorist acts. And then you still have people own weapons, but it's like regulated.
The battle has just begun.
I'm still in favor of having a gun, but like don't give it to everybody. People need to go through the serious background check, which that's why don't you know that guns and ammo store out in Clifton Park?
Took too much damage.
Wait, what?
Only one I know of. So
and then. Like, how's it? Yeah. Well, I like, cause I went to one of those stores and they were selling some pretty good rifles out there, and like when I looked at the cost of those things costed well over like $600 or something like that, and then like the ammo and everything is like, I think like $100 or $200 more, and I'm like, what? Like, surprised of how many people really argue that guns are bad when you have to have a lot of money to buy a gun. So, you know, that's literally like almost half of like your income of what you make, depending on who's rich or not. Like, I mean, I could buy myself like an illegal weapon, but you know, I'm not. What do you think people should buy illegal guns or illegal guns?
Legal.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess that way, like unless if you're, you know, in a criminal, or no, if you're encountering with somebody that is dangerous, at least, you know, you're safe, you know, on the registration to have, you know, a legal gun permit on you, which that's what's pretty weird though in New York, because I don't like the fact that you have to wait like what 2 to 4 years to get your permit, right? Yeah, 21, which I'm already eligible for that, right? Well, nigga, like I'm 22 years old, but I mean, like I'm not.
Why are you asking?
I don't know why you asking either. Like, you're like, look, bro, look, I understand that that some niggas might want to come after you, but sometimes you got to take pride in that. Like, you gotta just cease and desist.
If I do, I'm the alpha dog of it. So.
the only beef that you're gonna be doing is gang member shootouts. Be like, hey yo, we got radio comms in saying that you guys have been causing trouble.
Not bad.
I just say, why not just be funded with machine guns, and then that way people can just, you know, not mess with, you know, police authority.
Not bad. Oh. Since I've got nothing else better to do right now, why not waste a few more
I
moments?
mean, personally, like the military on average, as a roster, we have, I want to say less than 50,000 people in it. We really don't have that many people serving. But guns-wise,
damn it!
I want to say that's well over 100,000 guns. And that's on just an average because we can make more guns, and you know that's still considered well over our budget.
This will suffice as a warm-up.
over the course of wars, Afghanistan and Iraq combined, along with Pakistan and I'd say the Persian Gulf, if that counts for Kuwait, it was well over $4-point-something trillion, along with, you know, going in debt for another 10 to 20 years, but that's why we're like 20-something trillion in debt, which I just think, in my own opinion, that number was just made to happen because, you know, the government's just trying to find like another way to get other people's money to try to like pay it back up because, you know, they made a big mistake. But I mean, I was actually having a big talk with somebody the other day, like, do you think it's reasonable, or do you think it should be reasonable that we should just, you know, kind of like, you know, obliterate the whole, you know, Islamic State out in the Middle East to make sure, you know, like a world peace agreement can be made, and then that way we can keep our military there, you know, for now until things are, you know, finally, you know, actually resolved, along with Asia and Africa, and try to, you know, sustain like a global government into the near coming future. Andrew, you are such a badass, bro. You were just like, you know what, fuck all you guys. I don't give a fuck about you. Just go Modern Warfare 4 on their asses. Be like, hey Russia, you know what? Go fuck yourself. No. Yeah.
We invade China and take China over.
Well, that is pretty questionable because China says that they support North Korea, and I'm like, no, you guys don't. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm like, you guys say you support North Korea, but then you like us, and then it's like, okay, come on, pick a side, please, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, if you want to fight us, then we have a nuke ready for you. But I mean, like, that's why China's just acting really dumb. No, my friend Jeff came back from China like 9 months ago. And, well, not 9 months ago, but recently he was there for 9 months. But he came back like a few weeks ago. And he told me that China's government is, like, literally that bad. Like, they censor everything. You can't go on to Facebook. You can't fucking watch, you know, like, American porn. And you can't go to fucking... Yeah. They're that dumb. Like, literally, they're that dumb. You can't fucking go to YouTube. You have to run a VPN server to go back to all the shit that we have here. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, right? And all that shit. Yeah. Dude, like, to be honest, like, their government is really that bad. Like, I don't understand. Like, China's just pretty quiet. Like, they're bad, but they don't talk too much. But...
You will
I mean,
die.
he told me that it was like there was a lot more poor people out there when you go out to the more, you know, uglier slums, I guess, because it's all, you know, disarrayed, because China has like 4 main sectors, which would be the mainland, which would be Shanghai along with Hubei or something like that, or Wuhan, Wuhan or something like that. But yeah, China's just like really gigantic. Coming from what you told me, he went to the Great Wall. He went to the Chinese empire, museums, where he took a look at, you know, like the Chinese, you know, army before they became an actual, you know, I guess like a unified nation. Like, which, like, they were still called China, but they were called, you know, more so an empire through the emperor. Which is kind of funny in my honest opinion. But yeah, how's everything with you? You know, what job are you working now? UPS? Oh wow, good for you. Yeah, like, I'm thinking about working there. I'm gonna put in my application along with FedEx for Albany locations. Oh, what, is it difficult? Can you work full-time?
Oh yeah, I can. My first day is Monday.
Oh wow, good for you, dude. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, I'm planning on, I'm gonna apply for SEFQ, I'm gonna apply for NBT Bank, I'm gonna apply for like a shit ton of places, but
all I gotta do is pass.
Oh, what, do you smoke weed? Smoke weed every day. You pass that bitch with flying colors? Like, what does that mean? Like you did like yourself like a little doobie before you got in there, maybe? Oh, not to be off topic, but this is for basketball, considering that we talk about it a lot. Did LeBron leave Cleveland?
No.
Oh, alright. Well, that would have...
Rumor is
that's
that
it, good. Keep concentrating on your training.
After next year, so that's when you'll be a free agent.
Wait, but why would he do that? Would that just be 1 year left on his contract if he ever decided to go to, like, I don't know, like Los Angeles Lakers?
I don't know.
Well, all I know is that they're gonna be fucked because they.
All I know is that fucking West is stacked for shit.
They are, dude. I'm happy that Paul George went to the Thunder, but you were actually saying that the Blazers are gonna get him. Like, what happened with that?
Well, some dickhead decided that we would pay bench players and we couldn't cook.
Oh no! Why would they do that? Dude, fuck the system, damn.
We have a 6-man who's not even that great. Gets paid. Whose contract is 2 years for $19 million.
No.
And then we have a shitty power forward that we barely even use. That's supposed to be a stretch. That has like a 3-year, $120 million.
They're so ass. They're so effing ass.
So
I can just tell.
Right now, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum are trying to push for a trade for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, if they can get Melo, which I don't know if Melo's
wants to go to Houston. So.
Well, no, I heard Melo's. Wait, hold on. I heard Melo was gonna go to Houston, but then I also heard he might go to Oklahoma City, or he could go to Blazers, or he could go to Los Angeles, which I don't understand I don't see the purpose of going there. Or he could go to Cleveland, which would be a total twist because I'd be like, what the fuck? Dude, Melo's like the only player that has actually been pretty loyal to the Knicks throughout, the whole history lately. But it's like, he needs to leave. Like, he can't be staying in New York for like another, like, dude.
3 years.
Yeah, like, he's gonna fuck up New York's economy. No, just kidding. No, Carmelo Anthony is like the Donald Trump of fucking, of the NBA. Yeah, that is way too funny. No, but the thing is, like, he says that he likes New York that much, and the only reason is because that celebrities have supported him back in, like, the past. And I'm like, dude, then why are you still there? You need to leave. You don't have any interest of trying to get better at your game. And then again, every time when he screws up, at the very end of the quarter, he tries to say, oh, well, I just got to get better at like my shot and everything, and that'll just help me make my game better. In which I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Like, you've been in like the league for like 10 plus years, and then still, yet again, like, you weren't helping Derrick Rose out when he was like, basically pulling up most of like the points every game, and then Melo, doesn't show up most of his games because he claims to say, oh, well, I'm injured and everything, and then it's like, he's not injured. He just doesn't want to play. And I'm like, dude, like, if anything, I'd rather have you leave right now. Like, why can't you just leave? I think it's because that he's too like addicted, and being, signed up with the Knicks because Phil Jackson is giving him, the automatic, free pass to just act, so, reckless, with the ball. And I was also going to refute to say, why is he not given the last possession of the game? And, like, when that opportunity is lost, then it's going to be blamed on him for why didn't he come out to get everything, done. Which, that's why that I like the, whole connection of him and Derrick Rose and Kristaps Porzingis, but Porzingis got hurt, and I was pretty upset. But I mean, with Melo, he wasn't stepping up, and I was just like, dude, like, what is going on with New York, dude? And we could, dude. Guess what? The Knicks are trying to offer Tim Hardaway Jr. to come back to them for $70+ million. How yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You have Melo that you have to get rid of, and how much money is Melo getting paid? Like what? Like 20? No, probably. Oh, what? His last contract was like what? Like $100+ million. How much is Damian Lillard getting paid? Enough? Like, would you say that he's a good enough pick for for his position?
Yeah.
Okay.
Paid.
Welcome, friend.
20 to 26 million. Can't remember the exact number. When his contract expires in 2021.
Alright, so, like,
And
where...
CJ's contract expires at the end of 2021 as well.
Okay, so where would you want to take the future for the team if they do not, get any better? How'd that go down?
Plan is, Hava's gonna hire an assassin and shoot Kevin Durant.
You would go to prison if they found that out. No. You would just tell you would tell the assassin, don't ever mention my name, and if you mention my name, I'm gonna get your ass killed. I could just imagine what Kevin Durant would say. Yo, nigga, like, there's some fucking asshole trying to fucking kill me. And then Kevin Durant buys himself a fucking, so he buys himself a fucking AR-15, and then he'd be like, yo, fuck off, nigga, bam, 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 and then let the cops come through, and then they'd be like, Kevin, why the fuck are you shooting at this guy? And then he'd be like, this nigga trying to fucking kill me, bitch!
You better not bore me!
Yeah, that would be hilarious. And then he'd be like fucking interviewed on fucking multiple channels and be like, well, I guess I'm just too good for all these faggots. I'm just too good. And, like, every Kevin Durant hater would have been like, yeah, that motherfucker should have blasted your ass anyway. You suck ass, you snake ass bitch. Nah, but I can't really blame Kevin for trying to get that ring, because, look, hold on, let me rephrase that. I don't like him, but the thing is that, put it into perspective of how long it took LeBron, and put it into Kevin's perspective, Durant's like, what, 27 or 20 or 28 or something? Yeah, so that took LeBron 9 years. How many years did it take Durant to get that title? Yeah, so that's in the same sense of LeBron's time frame, in which it just comes to show that Durant, he just wants on a team just to get a ring. He didn't care too much about his fans or his teammates. He's only doing it for like a ring, and I think, in my honest opinion, to beat the Warriors for the next 4 years, you need to have, like you said, like the West stacked up, because I think that's gonna really give Golden State, like a lot of trouble. And the thing is that this is like what I like. Well, this is what I hate about the NBA. They're going to try so hard to get more veteran players to play for GSW, and then it's just gonna be like just really boring, because LeBron, he's gonna try to get more wins, like in the East, which I think he's gonna have more trouble, because teams like the 76ers, which I don't want to, fully trust them, because I don't think that they're going to be that good, but, what? Yeah. Do you think that, if they weren't, going to get injured in the next upcoming season or 3 years, do you think that they could outlast, or they could overcome the Cleveland Cavaliers? Yeah. I don't know, because it's really debatable, because, the Cavs are such a... I mean, with J.J. Redick on the team, that gives them, like, a few veteran players to produce talent, while their young players are getting really good, which... This is why that I don't like the 76ers, head coach or something like that. Like, there's something within their franchise that makes me pissed off about them. And, I think it's because that, their front office, they're not, allowing, the young players to get rest, for big games, but they would just, allow them to go super crazy on trying to lead a team, but then it's like, when somebody gets hurt, that's just going to make a bigger issue coming to the next few games that are more tier, which, I mean, with that, like, you're going up against teams like Cleveland, teams like Golden State, like tougher teams, to be honest.
don't think this is the
Oh,
end!
well, I was going to ask you, how would this work for the Trailblazers if the season were to be a very clutch, competition now that the West is getting bigger?
Damn it! Wasn't a Super Saiyan supposed to be almighty?
Do you think that your team will be able to make it back to the playoffs?